I fell flat on my face behind. University is just something that isn't for me right now. I honestly didn't see myself going back to school for like a couple of years, if I'm being quite honest. Hello my friends, hello. It's Sunday today, so technically I don't have to do school, but I did do about an hour of school, which is good. Like, I just want to keep things rolling. I don't ever want to fall behind. I don't ever want to learn a whole unit in 2 days. It's not it. It was not fun, but I mean, it's behind me now. Happy Sunday, happy Sunday. Yeah, I've been really on a country music kick, y'all. Really. My Person by, oh, it's such a good song, such a good song. It's called My Person by Spencer Crandall. What am I doing? So good. It is such a cute little song, and it's cheesy, but all country music's cheesy, but it's so good, so good, so good. I love country music, but I definitely go through phases of it, and I'm in a phase right now, for sure. Okay, so I think my podcast is on Apple Podcast. Like, I'm not even joking. So basically, I went on to Google to search up like the title for my last podcast episode, and usually the link for the Spotify link pops up. But then I clicked on it because I just assumed the first link is usually always a Spotify link, and then it was an Apple Podcast link. So I'm gonna check my Anchor right now to like actually make sure I'm not tripping. Huh? When I go onto Anchor and I check the platforms that I'm on, I'm not. But when I search up on Google, It's Time Y'all Podcast, this comes up. I'm sorry, but that looks like my podcast. It literally says listen on Apple Podcast. What do you mean? Literally, here we are. I just am listening to the Fingers Crossed episode. We're gonna search that up. We're gonna do It's Time. We're gonna search. What the fork? My episodes are on here. My show is right there. What is going on? So am I on Apple Podcasts or what? When you search it up, I pop up. So I guess your girl's on Apple Podcasts, which is so wild. So wild. Because literally the podcast episode that I recorded earlier today, and something that I said like last minute, like it's probably within the last minute of the episode, I say that I want to get this podcast on Apple Podcasts, and it's on Apple Podcasts today. What is going on? Y'all, I'm freaking out. I don't think y'all understand. You can now rate, you can comment, you can review, you can subscribe to it. Nothing changes. I don't make money, nothing. It's just the fact that my freaking podcast that I record in my closet, it's not even my closet, it's in my mom's closet, in a closet, is now on Apple Podcast. What on the planet Earth? That is freaking weird. This week, I started my first class back at school, and I learned that I don't have to do as many classes as I thought, and now my podcast is freaking on Apple Podcasts. Like, what the frick? And I'm going on my first ever road trip in a couple of days. Like, oh, I could keep vlogging for forever, but I gotta do stuff, okay? Thank y'all. Happy Monday. One of those days where I don't want to attend class today. And your girl would much rather just be sleeping right now. I did have a sip of coffee, that helped a little. I'm tired. Good morning, happy Monday. I'm so sleepy. So I'm real confused. I just called the hotel place that I'm planning to go on for this little road trip, and online they say they have this room available, but I called the place because whenever I book hotels I like to call. I think it's easier, and they said they don't have that room available. So I'm just like, if I book this room online, am I gonna show up and they're gonna say it's not available? My nap wasn't even very good today. I don't know what's going on today. I don't want this negativity. I don't like it. Hello everyone. Alrighty. So it is now Tuesday, almost a week since I have begun my high school journey once again. Tomorrow I have another test. It'll be my second test. This time I feel much more prepared for. I had a good, 4 or 5 days to prepare for that one. I printed out my next work booklet thing. Some sheets to work through learning the next unit. I'm going on my 3rd unit now. And it's been a week. It's been less than a week and I'm on my, or has it? Track of time, I don't know it. First off, I'm noticing, I don't know what's going on. Maybe it's because I'm drinking more coffee. I'm just finding myself tired. So basically I do my day, my school day from 8:30 to 12, and then I take a nap from around 12 to 1:30 if I have to record a podcast or something. If I don't have to, then I sleep till 2. And I just wake up from those naps so exhausted. And the way that I can explain it is weak. Whenever I pick up my phone to turn off the alarm, my hand is just weak after that nap. And I don't know what it is. My guess is the coffee, because I am drinking more coffee than I was a week ago, a significant amount more. And maybe I need to balance that out with extra water, or maybe it's just I'm really, really tired. I don't know what it is, but I hope to figure that one out, because when I wake up from my nap, it was today and yesterday where I really felt it. I was just so weak. I thought it was my period coming. Yeah, that's not here yet. So I just felt so weak. Secondly, I don't really have notes jotted down. See, I'm just so delayed. I can't even speak properly in this clip. I don't plan to be sentimental or deep in this video. I just wanted it to be raw, real, what my first week was like, nothing, dramatized or anything like that. But I must say, if you are also out there, to the people that want to go back to school, but they're just feeling really doubtful and overthinking everything, I'm telling you, you will be okay. And you will have a journey that may not be the most smoothest ride, but take the step, take the leap, and I promise you it will be fine, as long as you're doing it because you want to do it. Throughout going back to school, the one major thing that is just slapped in my face, highlighted, bolded, underlined, everything, is the fact that everything will make sense. I did not expect whatsoever to want to go back to school this soon. I actually thought I would go back to school at 25, no joke. It was around May or June of 2020. Mentally, I was checked out of school. It wasn't until November 2020 where I actually officially dropped out, withdrew from school, and it hasn't even been a year since I officially withdrew, and I'm already back in school. If you were to have told my November 2020 self that I would be back in school in July 2021, wanting to go to school, wanting to be in school, wanting my diploma, I would have laughed at you. I would have laughed at you, because in that time there was nothing I wanted more. No, that's dramatic. I didn't want to be in school at that time in my life, and the fact that now I want to be in school, and I wouldn't say I'm excited to do my math, I'm not excited. I am excited to get this done and to have this. I'm excited for my diploma, and I'm excited to then hopefully take the step into college. Everything will make sense. If you're confused and lost in life, oh my goodness, it's a lot stressing about nothing in a way. As long as you keep in touch with you and with what you want out of this freaking beautiful, amazing life of yours, you will be okay and it will all make sense. I am finding that since this course is literally a month long, it's only 1 month long, I'm finding myself wanting to do it because I know that the end is closer than I think. Once I'm doing my second unit, once this test rolls around, I'm literally going to be halfway through the course. And then there's going to be 3 more units, 3 more tests. That's it. For me at least, it's very encouraging. It makes me feel like I'm not doing this forever. Wow, beautiful. This is your stuff. My fork. Whew, today. I didn't take my nap today. I woke up at 6:15. I journaled, and I did school from 8:30 to 12, and then from 12 my friends and I are actually planning to go on just another like small weekend trip, so I was looking for hotels for that. And then I was doing some prep for this trip. I also I had a test today. What didn't do as good as I thought I would, which honestly sucks. Like, as long as you like, if you know you're gonna do bad and then you do bad, it doesn't sting as much. But when you get a lower mark than you thought you would get, that kind of sucks. But we're moving on from that. I was like, okay, you can't do anything about it, Kristine, just move on. So now I just ate some of my lunch. I'm gonna finish up my lunch, and I hope to wash the car, do some extra schoolwork, edit a full video, upload the video, thumbnail for the video. I hope to do a load of laundry, just so there isn't like a bunch of laundry in the basket. This is why list exists. Yeah, that's basically it. I need to post for the It's Time Y'all podcast Instagram. I also need to pack. Forgot about that one. It's only one night, so I'm probably just gonna bring pajamas. Tomorrow I'm probably gonna wear like something. And tomorrow we're leaving at like 6 a.m. I think my parents want to leave a little later, like 7. For me, it's just easier when it's like 6 a.m. and there's no one on the road. Anyways, I've been chatting a little too much here, so let's get into it. See, I'm kind of screwed